What it is, you guys, is yours truly, CD, and I got another KD video for you guys. Now, I made preview videos for KD Conservatory, but I never really talked about the people at KD Conservatory. If you guys want to check out those people, then you're in luck, because I made a video for you guys. Now, these people went on to become successful actors, and of course, successful musicians, singer-songwriters, platinum recording artists, people, and of course, they became popular. I can't even count. Including my colleague, Callie DeQuan, went on to become famous on being on HBO Max's Legendary with Megan Thee Stallion. Now that is something. That is something. And I'm just going to say this. If you guys really want to get into the business, KD Conservatory is there for you. Because I'm planning on going back, no joke. I'm planning on going back myself. So if you guys want to check out the people, now some of the videos are old, some of the videos are barely new. But that's okay. These people went on to become successful. So take a look, no joke, if you dare. Enjoy.
My name is Alexandra Ortiz. I'm 20 years old currently, and I'm in the acting program, 4th semester right now. It's great. It's like, I mean, it's different little branches towards a big tree. It's like voice, movement, and this semester we've finally incorporated everything that we've learned from all these 3 semesters into this 1 semester. And now we're just they're getting us ready to, you know, get out there and try to get work. Learning from the teachers, but also from my fellow students, like learning new stuff. I think exploring it, because I know you learn at this craft every day, so that's my favorite part, just getting to feel those moments where like, oh crap, that was great. I'm more of like an on-camera actor, so Shakespeare's kind of a whole challenge, but there's some things from, you know, that Shakespeare class that I can take from to incorporate it into camera acting, like in putting inflection on these kinds of words, and, you know, knowing your material really well, because, you know, Shakespeare, you gotta know it really well, if not. So that's probably been the most challenging, but also I've learned something from that. Goals? I want to work. I do want to head out to LA as soon as, you know, possible, as soon as I graduate and everything. But that's why I'm trying to get ready. But my goals is just to, you know, act great material that I feel challenged from, and artistically, creatively, and have fun with it.
My name is Antonio Thomas. I am 28 years old. I am with the musical theater program. I'm in my 4th semester, which the entire program is about 15 months, but I did add a few more extra months by doing a show before I even got a chance to start at the school, which is pretty cool. So it's been like a 1.5 years for me now. Great, I love it. It has changed me inside and out. Physically, mentally, I've become a stronger person, a way better singer, actor, dancer. I came in here as just a singer, not really, I'm a decent mover. Wasn't much of a dancer, but now I'm a pretty good dancer. I can get there now. Oh yes, yes. They put you through a lot of intense rituals here. You're doing things every day, and you start with laying the foundation, and then you kind of add the building blocks on top of it, and then your last semester is about taking everything that you've learned and really rounding it out. They kind of tailor it specifically to you, to what they think you would be in the industry. And they're like, okay, this works for you, you do this, and you do the best you can with it. And it comes out like magic, it's great. After leaving here, I really want to start going really big into music again, and that was something I was doing before I started here. I'd play guitar, piano, playing shows everywhere, but if I could get to Broadway, I would love to get to Broadway and do maybe just 1 show to get the experience and to get to know the people, because it's a different community.
I'm Christian Jones. I'm 18 years old, and I'm in the musical theater program.
1, 2, 3,
This is week 3, so I've had 3 weeks so far. Musical theater includes acting, singing, and dance. We have some acting with actual acting teachers that are for TV and film, and then we have some that are musical theater actors. We have a lot of singing teachers and voice teachers. We also have 3 dance classes, tap, jazz, and ballet. We have 3 each, or 2 or 3 each day. So it's kind of different. We have ballet twice, we have acting twice a week, and we have voice twice a week.
Yes, that is what's supposed to happen. All right, any questions about Fish Song right now?
I wanted somewhere that was going to be specialized in exactly what I wanted. I want to do some TV and film acting, but I also want to do some theater. I dance and I sing and I do acting, so they told me, of course, don't do the acting program because I wouldn't be able to sing and dance. I liked that it was a shorter program. It's not a full 2 years, but I get a lot of the same information. I also really enjoyed the teachers. All the teachers currently work in the business, so you have on hand people that will eventually help you when you're ready to start your career. This is Miss Paula. She is our ballet teacher. She is one of my favorite teachers. She is probably the most passionate. She is so intense, but she's amazing, and I've already grown within 3 weeks. I'm already so much farther in ballet and know so much more, which I've taken some ballet, but this is the best teacher I've had as far as ballet goes. I will say I've loved KD so much over the last 3 weeks. I've had such a hard time going home every night. I'm like, I want to just stay here and be here all the time. I love it. It's been great so far.
My name is Valerie Smishes, and I am in the 4th semester acting program here at KD. Well, I've officially been with KD for a year now, as of this month, and really every semester has been completely different. Starting out, a lot of it was just about kind of getting comfortable in your own skin and kind of letting go, I would say, of kind of a lot of the societal kind of pressures of needing to act a certain way and kind of letting down all those barriers in order to act and have the freedom to act and feel comfortable getting into certain characters and doing things that you wouldn't typically do in everyday life. A favorite story that I enjoy telling, my first day at KD, I was in a class with Andre in movement, and he had us doing all these funny faces. And I said, no, Andre, I can't do that. My mother told me if I make those faces, my face will get stuck that way. and he had to tell me, no, your face isn't gonna get stuck that way. So it's kind of things like that, just kind of getting over those kinds of barriers, which has been such a wonderful experience. I studied, I've been acting my entire life. I did musicals, theater. I studied acting at SMU, and I was kind of considering whether to go to New York, LA, to stay in Dallas, and I spoke with an acting professor at SMU, and he said, you have got to check out this school. He said, don't go to LA, don't go to New York. You have everything that you need right here in Dallas, and he was right, and I wouldn't want it any other way. The people, the administration, everyone here, they've been so wonderful, and it's just been a really great experience. I'm open to everything. I'm kind of whatever, I'm not really trying to limit myself in one particular market. Kind of as an actor, you have to be open to kind of exploring everything, and I'm open to that, and I love that. And KD definitely prepares you for that. They don't really prepare you for one particular, whether it's film or stage. It's a very well-rounded program. Commercial work is obviously very big here in Dallas, and I really kind of feel prepared for all of it.
Hi! My name is Tiffany Sky Dotson, and I graduated KD in September of 2016 from the acting program. My favorite part about training at KD was the teachers. I think that, the craft is incredible, but without teachers who can teach the craft, then it doesn't really work out at all. So I think that the craft is incredible, and then you have the teachers to guide it, so it's just perfect. I learned at KD how professional working on a set is. I didn't know this at all. Before I came to KD, I thought movies were just very simple. I thought it was just take one, that's it, and then we came to KD and it was like, like a wake-up call. You have to work, learn how to work professionally on a set, how to work with directors, how to work with other actors, different types of scripts, and so I learned everything that I needed to know about film and theater acting. Before we would go out on, it was actually on Showcase, like the big old performance at the very end. Before we went on stage, everyone was like dancing backstage. And then, we have like a serious scene right afterwards, and we would just go out and, it's funny to us because no one in the audience knows what we're doing. Before I go on stage or get in front of the camera, it feels kind of like a tornado. Like everything's just chaotic, and you got like all these butterflies in your tummy, and you feel like your throat is tightening because you're so nervous. And then for me personally, when I go out on stage or when I'm in front of the camera, it's like I'm like in the eye of the tornado, and everything kind of just calms down, and I feel like my heart starts, regaining its, natural beat, and I just feel like the best way I can explain it is I feel like I'm supposed to be there. Like that is the one place on earth that I was meant to be. Favorite actress, Meryl Streep, duh. And then Brie Larson, if we're talking about like a younger actress, she is on fire. I love Brie Larson. And then actors, Edward Norton is like my top. It just trumps everybody. I love Edward Norton. What's my go-to dancer? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know how like the typical like white girls can't dance? I always get up like when white girls do like the whole like that kind of thing. It looks really awkward. I don't actually dance like that.
Rolling sound, action. Hello, my name is Connor Gunnels, and I'm in the acting program first semester. The reason I chose KD is because the environment and the family aspect and whole feel of the place is that you're just part of what's going on here. It doesn't feel like you're on the outside of things. You're really connected to people, and you just feel a part of something bigger. And it's really cool because the teachers are working actors, and that's just like, you can just learn a lot from them, and it's awesome. My dream role would have to be something dramatic beyond myself, because I am not a super dramatic and deep person, but that would just be really interesting and a total opposite of myself, and a challenging thing to tackle. My favorite class at KD would have to be the movement class, because we just get to go wild. We just get to have fun and just find out who we are, find out about our bodies, and not in that weird way. It's like a good way. It's like you know who you are as an actor, and it's really embracive to. It's a really big part of being an actor is learning how to move as a human. Actually, the hardest class, I'm afraid I don't think I can answer that for myself personally, because I feel like all the classes have just been so just great, and nothing's been super difficult. Although I guess if I really had to choose, I would maybe say English, because it's so much reading books and plays and stuff. Cabbage Patch. My go-to dance move is right here. It's just right here. This is my go-to dance move. Just feel it. Just maybe separate the hands. Feel it right here. And just, that's what I go to right there.
When you walk down the halls of KD, you hear and see all kinds of things. You might hear Shakespeare being done in another room. You're going to hear our students, my students, doing Trinidad for their warm-up. Trinidad and and the big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the lake Titicaca. It is kind of magical what happens in the classrooms and even in the hallways sometimes. What to do to die today in a minute or two to two.
I am here because I really feel like I've been a character my whole life. Well, thanks for the information.
I am here because I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
Every day will be
The thing that almost every student says to me is, I no longer feel alone. I feel like I am with a new family. I feel like everyone here is just like me, and that they're pursuing their dreams, they're following those stars in their eyes, and they're reaching for a goal.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
The amount of friends that I've made, I mean, yeah, they're not really friends, they're like more, I guess, family.
My class is absolutely amazing. It's like a family, but you don't choose your family, but we get to choose to be with these people. Not any other person in the whole world.
I see growth in students. I see them change, literally change, and become different people.
Let's just do another set, okay? Come on. 1, 2.
Looking at things that I've done first semester and things I've done, doing those same ones fourth semester, I can literally see a tangible difference in my acting.
Pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth. I've been in love with it since my first monologue, man, and it's instilled in me now. That's all I want to do is be an actor and perform.
Jermaine is a perfect example of a young man who came to us with a lot of ideas, a lot of skills, a lot of potential, and also a lot of life.
My little brother passed away in a house fire, and it changed my life, man. It made me feel like I need to get on track to where I need to be in life before this ends up being me. My mom passed away when I was in my last semester of community college. I remember just walking in her room sometimes and just saying, like, do you think I have what it takes in order to, be successful in this art form? And she would look at me like, are you kidding me? She was like, yes, like, just continue to do what you have to do.
Now let's slip the dogs of war.
Sadly, she died right after that.
I'm so proud of him because there were lots of times over the last 4 semesters when he could have said, no, not gonna do it, can't show up, can't do this. And he has, and not only has he, but he's done it so successfully.
My first semester, we had to do a monologue talking to a loved one, and I actually did a scene with my mom, like at a cemetery, and it showed me not only what it takes to be an actor, what you can use, but also showed me that she was still, with me in my journey, even in my art, which was a proud moment for myself.
You're going to see him on the big screen or on the stage very, very soon, but he's one of our success stories and certainly real near to my heart.
In a nutshell, yeah, I feel like I'm going to be successful as long as I stay on the right track and use everything that these acting coaches and professors have taught me here at this school, then I'll be great.
When I came to KD Studios, I was fresh out of high school. I knew there was something different about me, and I knew that if I could find something that can complement me, I could just get into the world and just break records. Most people in life will give up in the midst of adversity. And if you wanted to remember something today for the rest of your life, I would remember this. Adversity causes some people to break, but it causes others to become record breakers. At every moment in your life, starting today, say today, you are gonna break or you're gonna break records. I wanna push you to refuse to be average. If I had a goal right now with you, it is to wake up the record breaker inside of you, because there is no question adversity is coming. Adversity causes some people to break, but it causes others to become record breakers. Record breakers, I'll see you at fourth semester.
Seeing all of you really makes me happy. It makes me happy because where you are is where I sat, and what makes me happy is knowing that you're going to be able to do this as long as you're honest with yourselves, okay? And having the courage there's so many things happening outside our little bubble here, and it's coming at us, politically, socially, I mean, all of it. But at the end of the day, we're artists, no matter what, okay? That's what we are. And we're ever growing, right? And so to see you here taking that leap, it's beautiful. When you come here, you have to be a blank canvas because you don't know everything. You know what you want to do. You have an idea and you have a feeling and maybe you have a gut feeling. But the people who are here, by the way, if you're lucky, there are so many phenomenal actors who've come to this school who have a body of work that will blow your mind. People who I've met at the school who don't teach here anymore, but have moved on not only as actors, some have moved on as directors, some of them are now personal coaches to well-known actors, okay? These people are, God bless them. God bless them, because not everybody can be a teacher to put up with you guys. I love you, I'm one of those guys, because people had to put up with me. My point is, they get a lot out of it too. You know, they get a lot, like if you have a psychiatrist, when a psychiatrist speaks to you, man, they need it more than you sometimes. They're learning from you, right? So it's the same thing. The teachers, it's a process and they know it, but if you're not ready, you're not doing your work, they're gonna call you on it. And that's them being honest with you. They're doing you a service, okay? But you cannot waste the time. What it takes to be here from you guys is a lot, but it also takes a lot from the people here. I mean, honestly, for this school to have existed as long as it has in this area, it is phenomenal. So not only do you owe it to yourself, you owe it to them because they believe in you. So if they believe in you, God dang it, man, be honest now. Be honest now. Don't waste time. My God, you have a world to conquer out there. You know, you're the captain of your ship, the master of your soul. No one's going to bring you happiness. Nobody. Nobody. You are it. How you wake up in the morning, how prepared you are. Did you do your research? Are you just a poser? Are you fronting? Don't front. You have something to say. And you do, because you are the people that we're going to be watching in all these projects. All these beautiful faces, all that diversity I see here, all of it, from white to, what's a weird color? I don't know, fuchsia, purple, I don't know. You guys are it, man, you know, and age is not an issue. I mean, it runs the gamut. You put people on notice, hey, I'm following my dream, or I'm working on my dream, and my dream is just work. It's just work, it's work. I mean, look, and I'm going to put all my cards on the table. Last year, I worked guest starred on 3 episodes of Queen of the South. That was it. That was it. It was just a horrible year for me. The year before that, I worked on Queen of the South the first season, and then I did a film with Sybil Shepherd. That was a great little role. There was another little short that I worked on, and that was bad. I mean, that was it. And then prior to that, then yeah, I had all my other projects that came through. I didn't really, so, but now that I got this, I'm like, I'm climbing back to the top, you know? But it's not because I have to. It's not because, oh man, you know? No, it's because I want to. But I've also created a circle of people and friends and family and a wife and children who I can have my cake too and eat it, you know? You can be a happy person, and this acting thing isn't a thing. But it's only a thing if you keep acting like you're in it. Be real with yourself, you know? The hardest part, I think, about being an actor is staying within a community so that community still is alive. That's what we have lost. If you can, remember that you have a legacy, how you hold yourself, how you are an artist, what you think, what you believe, but let that manifest itself through your artistry. That's what we're going to be judged on. Not all this crap we're texting or photo. No, it's how you affect one another, and that's what you are as artists. You know.
Now, was that exciting? Was that exciting or what? And if you guys want to check out more information about KD Conservatory, it's on the bottom of the screen. kdstudios.com. Click on the website, you guys. They got programs from acting, musical theater, and film, including kids classes, teen classes, adult classes, free classes, classes that does voiceover and, you know, teen camera acting and acting with the camera and film, script writing materials. Holy crap, it is so much stuff. Listen, I want you guys to do this for me. Go to that website, or better yet, why don't y'all check out KD Conservatory yourselves? They are reached at 2600 North Stemmons Freeway, Suite 117, Dallas, Texas 75207. KD Conservatory is there for you, and they will help you to become successful in life. Until the next video, you guys. Actually, I should say this. So, what are you waiting for? KD Conservatory is the place for you, for me, and all my people in between. Yes. I need to come back. Y'all know y'all miss me. I need to come back. Y'all don't understand. I miss every single one of y'all. I'm out of here.